your destination for FRC content, updates, and gaming.
Welcome to the fun.
FRC Updates Now is supported by Stryker Careers. Apply the skills you gained as a FRC student or mentor and help change the world at Stryker. Stryker is the top career choice for many of those in FRC because of their commitment to innovation and saving lives. Learn more about the incredible culture at Stryker and view their thousands of positions available around the world at careers.stryker.com.
Next up, we have our North region, and where we have 3 events to cover. Our featured event this week is the Northern Lights Regional in Duluth, Minnesota, where Chris was. And so, Chris, what happened at this event?
A lot happened at this event. It was a great regional, but I think we need a better introduction. The Northern Lights Regional in Duluth, Minnesota. Yes, I love doing that. It's great. So we were competing under the same roof of the Superior Regional, so you had 111 teams in the same pit room. It was nuts. It was awesome. It was a great time. There were only 53 teams descending into the madness of week 1, trying to get everything going and whatnot. We had teams coming in from 4 states: Minnesota, Wisconsin, North and South Dakotas. And like I said, it was a blast. But with no previous competitions to learn from, everyone was still learning this game right off the bat. At the end of the day, of Qual Day 1, Team 2847, the Megahertz, closely followed by 5172, were at the top of the ranks. But starting into that second day, the Megahertz would lose a match, and we'd see Gators taking that first rank and holding it all the way till the end of qualification rounds. So sitting at number 1, the Gators would choose 5913 as their first pick, and then round off with 2052 Talon Robotics to create a very, very powerful first alliance, and they would not be easy to take down. They'd pretty much just breeze there all the way to the finals. Meanwhile, on the number 3 alliance, captained by 2847, the Megahertz, along with 3883, the Databits, and rounding off the Hall of Fame team, 1816, the Green Machine, they would upset the number 2 alliance in the semifinals due to 4226 having their Robo Rio fall out of the bottom of their robot in their match. And then in the second semifinal match, 2823 would also become disabled after ramming into the wall and never coming back alive. So that leads us into the finals, where it was Alliance 1 red versus Alliance 3 blue. Knowing that the Red Alliance had just crazy shots up into the goal, they were putting up 90 plus points in all their matches. It was going to be a rough battle for Alliance 3. But going into that on Final 1, a sea of red balls just falling into the upper hub, and it just wouldn't stop the whole match. There was no stopping the Gators and their amazing shots. Try as they might, there was some heavy defense played by Green Machine, but they just could not stop all those shots from going in. And the first match would end up with 100 points to a measly 46. And then right into match 2, going into that last match, the very same story. Wave of sea of red balls up into that upper hub. And just all of them going in. Their human player, also sinking the shot up there. Green Machine still putting in very, very hard defense during the match, but they weren't able to stop them. Climb as they might. Unfortunately, Green Machine also fell off the top bar and messed up the robot quite a bit. But congratulations to the winning alliance, and it's just they put up some great shots, and they played the game perfectly, and just wouldn't let anyone stop them or get in their way. Also, congrats to 4593 Rapid Acceleration on their Chairman's Award, and 2491 No Mythic on their Engineering Inspiration Award.
Thanks, Chris. Yeah, I don't have your cool reverb effect, but the Northern Lights Regional, pretty awesome. Next up, we have Samantha, who's covering the Lake Superior Regional, also in Duluth, Minnesota. Samantha, tell us about this regional event.
The Lake Superior Week 1 Regional was held in Duluth, Minnesota, with 58 teams in attendance from 5 states and 1 rookie team. Alliance 1 crushed it in quarterfinals and their first semifinal match with the 3 highest scores of the entire regional. They then narrowly lost their second semifinal match, but came back and won the tiebreaker, and then moved on to beat Alliance 2 in the finals. Congratulations to the winning Alliance captain 1732 Hilltoppers and their picks 2052 Nightcrawler and 2531 Robohawks. Also, congratulations to Team 3197 Hexhounds for the Chairman's Award and Team 2506 Saber Robotics for engineering inspiration.
Thanks, Samantha. Finally, rounding out this North region, we have Zach, who is covering the Finn District Kokomo event. Zach, how'd things go down in Indiana this weekend?
The first Indiana Kokomo event kicked off district competition with a bang. This event in Kokomo featured 32 teams from all around the state. The qualification matches were headlined by none other than Team 4272 Maverick Boiler Robotics, who clinched their first seed with a 10-2 record that was supplemented by their impressive hanger bonus RP on 10 different matches. Talk about a consistent climb. They paired up with hometown heroes 3940 Cybertooth and 6498 Castle Robotics during the playoffs. After their road to the finals was headlined by great shooting and consistent climbing, the first Alliance faced off against the second seed Alliance, which featured 3 historic Indiana teams. Captained by Team 1024 Kilobytes and featuring picks 1501 Team Thrust and 447 Team Roboto. While the second Alliance fought valiantly, it was 4272 Maverick Boiler Robotics and their Alliance that came out on top in 2 matches. Congratulations to both the winners and the finalists on their play. A special congratulations also goes out to the winners of the Culture Awards, chiefly Team 461 Westside Boiler Invasion for their district chairman's win. A congrats also goes out to Team 1555 Cyronics for earning the District Engineering Inspiration Award, and Team 8742 Argyle Attack for winning the Rookie All-Star Award.
Hey, thanks, guys. Let's bring back Chris on for our this week's discussion breakdown. Chris, what's the topic for this week's discussion?
I was going to talk about being prepared for the change of play when an elims hit, because it's almost a completely separate game once you get into that state of play, because it's the robots hit harder, you're driving harder, and some robots just were not ready for that, and it was kind of an eye-opener for some, I have to believe. Like I said, there was a Robo-Rio laying on the floor after a semifinal match. It was not good. It was not good.
That's never good. That's never a good sign. You know, I noticed the same thing even at Detroit. And I commented on it to Nick Jr. It's like, you know, I kind of forget, especially being 2 years separated from actual competition, that step up in intensity from qualifications to, you know, eliminations is like incredible. I mean, just the intensity, the speed of the match, you know, how many cargo are flying up into that upper hub. It was just really incredible to watch, and it made me really, really happy to be back at a live event for first. So,
yeah, it was a great time. I was drive coaching for my team, 3883. We made the finals. It's been 8 years since we did that, but
wow.
Yeah, just the level of play. Just robots are slamming into each other. So build strong robots. Do not reinforce everything you can, because it will be slammed around and it will be tested in those matches.
Yeah.
Thanks to Striker Careers for their support in this video. Apply the skills you gained as a first student or mentor and help change the world at Striker. Striker is the top career choice for many of those in first because of their commitment to innovation and saving lives. Learn more about the incredible culture at Striker and view their thousands of positions available around the world at careers.stryker.com. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell to stay up to date on our new videos. Keep the conversation going and provide your input to our content. Watch our live shows at twitch.tv/firstupdatesnow. Join our Discord at discord.gg/firstupdatesnow and check out Fun FTC on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and First Updates Now on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter.